Hi, this is Julie at Love's Beginning with a message called We Are Here. I've been pondering about death today and received some interesting information. Basically, I was asking, why does it hurt so very much when our loved ones die? As usual, it's about perception. You have chosen, and it's always helpful and practical to remember that it's your moment-by-moment choice, always, to perceive through a cloud of fear. So when someone with which you have identified dies, look at that. You have identified with them. That means a piece of who you believe you are is attached to them. You depend upon your bouncing off them, in a sense, in order to have an existence in this world. Take this slowly, gently, and lovingly. Remember that the perception is always your choice. Your power is in your choice. You have accepted that there is no true death, yet the in-your-world experience of it seems so wrenching. It feels that way because for a while you believe a piece of you is gone. Look at the opportunity there. In experiencing having a piece of you gone, there's a spaciousness there. Part of who you perceived yourself to be, as not whole without that person, seems to have passed away into another place, or depending on what you believe, is just gone altogether. Poof! No wonder this is distressing. Your loved ones would say to you, look at this space of who you thought you were that has opened up in the wake of our passing. That's the gift. Your loved ones would say, we are as dead as you are, and you can never die, my sweet. We have challenged your perceptions, however, by passing into the non-physical. Would you like to follow us into the non-physical with your perceptions, keeping the experience of your body here stable, not asking the body to die, and to learn a little bit about what we came to know? Once you learn a little bit, you'll learn a little more, and a little more, and a little more, because you'll really want to get to the end of the story of who we are, like we did. In suggesting that you follow us with your perceptions into the non-physical, slugger, we are leaving a trail of breadcrumbs for you to find peace, while still having the experience of the body you call yours. A note about slugger. In the paragraph above, I clearly heard slugger when typing this out, and it makes no sense to me in terms of my life story. I can only assume that someone reading or listening to this at some point will experience a ping of significance and love when reading that term of endearment. So I'm leaving it. I did stop to argue about it, however. I am now arguing about the name Fran. I'm no medium, I say. Stop this hinky stuff. So there you have an honest explanation of what I experience as interference of sorts, but they tell me not to manage the message. I am afraid that when I'm in public, I will get an urge to walk up to someone and say, hey, your Grandma Sally says hello, and they'll say, I have no idea what you are talking about, crazy woman. They say it's all about being open and relaxed in every situation, only being who I am instead of who I am not. So I'll keep on that path. We now return to our broadcast. All moments across space and time are happening now. If you're thinking about a particular loved one who has passed, who seems to have passed, think of all the memories to which you have access. Now go to one of those. Just experience the memory. Feel anything that comes up. Ask, what would you have me know? Ask your loved one. Breathe for a while. You may experience an answer that you can put in words. You may experience a release. You may experience a feeling state. You may feel that nothing at all has happened, but something has happened. You have reached out to yourself. If you take a walk, a word-based answer might come to you. If you start to cook something in your kitchen, images may come to you. If you forget all about reaching out in this way, forgetting is a wonderful thing, a realization may dawn on you. You reached out. You will reach back to yourself. We say that you will reach back to yourself, perhaps in another moment when you're really relaxed and your attention is off whether or not you can communicate with who you truly are. We're talking about you and who you truly are rather than your loved one, because you are your loved one. That's why you cannot be pulled apart from your loved one, even if you experience a perception of a death of a physical body. Your loved ones say, if we knew this as we were passing, we would joke about all the ways we'd come back to haunt you. We'd let you know who we are and who you are. You are every incarnation. What you are is so inextricably connected to every life experience. When your experience within this dimension and through this body comes through this deep well, then you always have the awareness of being connected to all your loved ones, whether they are appearing in the body or not. They say, don't discriminate against the non-physical. And then they show me this film clip. It's from Horton Hears a Who. It's the clip where they're saying, we are here, we are here. So I will link that in the description. Whoa, just chills when I watched it. So back to being all incarnations. It doesn't get more incestuous than this. You're everyone. You're the awareness that passes through their experiences as a sense of connectedness, love, and joy. Aren't you just wonderful in all ways? Always. We say always. We are always with you, and there is no possible way we could ever be apart. It's scientifically impossible. Your science will explain this to everyone in very practical terms one day. So now that you are perceptually cozied up to us, return to the feeling of being bereft, of feeling left behind, of having lost something precious, and not being sure how to go on. We say that this not being sure part is our gift to you. There is spaciousness there. There is also great feeling. Feel it as much as you can allow yourself. Grant yourself all the beautiful release you can of laughter and of tears as those experiences come to you. They are gifts of release. Think of the contraction and release of crying. Think of the contraction and release of laughing. Irish wake or deep bereavement, we really don't care. Both, all. Feel the feelings and let them pass as we seem to have passed. We only pass into the awareness of love, and we invite you to do the same as you continue to experience this body. So we are all formless, and there is only one of us. We have an assignment for you. Allow the formless to come into form into your daily experience in many loving ways. Start with this practice of connecting with loved ones through memory as often as it feels good to you. If you feel you are missing something, then go to that piece which completes the whole. Go to that memory with that person, slugger. Feel. Allow anything that comes up to come up. Laugh or cry if it's there for you. Then ask, what do you have to show me? Pause for a while. Breathe. Allow the experience to pass. If you feel you didn't receive anything, have fun with the receptive states you pass into while cooking, jogging, walking, anything at all that puts you in that receptive state. Let enlightenment dawn on you in that way. Much love to you always. Much love to you always in form. Let it come to you in the form of your daily experience. Thanks for listening.